Before I started working with Dr. Tom, we were assessing people with chronic illness, working with their inflammation, but we realized that people had Lyme disease, and when we got to that point, we were often stuck. We hadn't had training in Lyme, and we just would send people to other Lyme literate practitioners. I wanted to train with Dr. Tom because actually we had personal experience in our family with Dr. Tom. My grandson, at the age of 4, was diagnosed with chronic Lyme disease, and he had seen other practitioners and he wasn't getting better. My daughter found Dr. Tom. She drove to Connecticut. When she came back, she was full of hope. She told me that, I have to get to know him, and I watched my grandson improve under his care, and with that kind of personal experience, and I saw how reasonable he was, and I saw, how he worked with, this 4-year-old child and made him feel comfortable. I just knew that I had to work with him so I could learn to doctor the way he was doctoring. I knew that we had to learn how to take care of Lyme disease in our practice. There just isn't really any alternative. It's epidemic. It's epidemic here in New Jersey. It's epidemic in many states across the country. I've done other training programs for other things, and the cost of this really, in terms of the value that it gave, was really not that much. And the time investment, when you're learning what you need to learn from Dr. Tom, it doesn't seem like a big investment at all. What surprised me the most about working with Dr. Tom, it seemed like such a huge field, and how he brought it down to a way that you could make sense of that and really have almost like a roadmap to taking care of these people, and it just brought order to the chaos. So since I've done Dr. Tom's program, when I get a Lyme patient now, or somebody who could potentially be Lyme, those people used to scare the bejesus out of me. Now, I have a system. I do the testing. I see what's on the testing. I'm able to put together complex treatment plans. It's almost like chess. You're thinking 2 or 3 or 4 moves ahead, and that's what Dr. Tom's program does for you. What makes Tom's training program unique is that, number one, it's very personalized. He's very available. He answers all your questions almost in real time. And I feel that this program has met all the needs and exceeded the needs that I had. And I would recommend it to anyone because, again, I can take care of complex chronic patients now that have Lyme disease and, all the concomitant morbidities that come with that. I wouldn't have been able to do it without this program. Hi, I'm Dr. Vincent Leonti from Lawrenceville, New Jersey.